Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In our previous video, we had discussed exercise 1.1 of chapter 1. Now let's continue with exercise 1.2. So similarly, an image has been given followed by few questions. Let's break them one by one. So coming to first question, it says place Rian's rectangular study table with three of its feet at the points 8,9, 11,9 and 11,7 followed by three parts. First part is where will the fourth foot of the table be? Okay, first let's plot these points 8,9, 11,9 and 11,7 and of course it is given that table is rectangular, so we will get a fourth point. Let me plot and show you. Okay, so first point was 8 comma 9, so here will be 8 comma 9, second point 11 comma 9, third point 11 comma 7, and given that table is rectangular, so here will be the fourth point, right? So what is this point? This is 8 comma 7, right? Okay, so we got answer to our first part. Fourth foot of table will be at 8 comma 7. Okay, perfect. Coming to second part, is this a good spot for the table? Yes, we have seen the table is placed not randomly, but it is placed at one of the corner of the room, so this is good spot for the table. Yes, this is a good spot for the table. Okay, coming to third part, what is the width of the table, the length, and can you make out the height of the table? Okay, so we have seen. Okay, let me again plot and show. This was our table, right? So width of this is 2 units, 2 blocks means 2 units, and length is 3 blocks means 3 units. And to talk about height, this is 2D image, so we cannot predict the height of the table. Okay, so width equals to 2 units, length equals to 3 units, and height cannot be determined. Okay, so we have finished answering first question. Let's move to second question. If the bathroom door has a hinge at B1 and opens into the bedroom, will it hit the wardrobe? Okay, let's see where is B1. Okay, B1 is the hinge of this bathroom door. So what is the length of this bathroom door? 1 and B2 is at 4, so it is 3 units. And what is the distance between this hinge and wardrobe? It is also 3 units. So as of now it will not hit the wardrobe. Okay, but now second part is, are there any changes you would suggest if the door is made wider? Of course, if the door is made wider, then it will hit the wardrobe. So in that case we have to shift the wardrobe to the right hand side. Currently it will not hit the wardrobe, and if the door is made wider, we need to shift the wardrobe to towards right. Okay, that was solution for second question. Let's move on to third one. Look at Rian's bathroom. Okay, and first part, what are the coordinates of the four corners OFRP? Okay, we have to write down the coordinates of OFRP. O, F, R and P. Okay, let's see. This is O, F, R, P. O is origin 0, 0, F is 0, 9, R is minus 6 comma 9 and P is minus 6 comma 0. Okay, O is origin 0 comma 0, F was 0 comma 9, right? R was minus 6 comma 9, right? And P was minus 6 comma 0. Okay, that was for first part. Let's answer second part. What is the shape of the showering area SHWR? Let's see what is SHWR. SHWR. Okay, this one it is talking about. Uh, okay, write the coordinates of its four corners. Okay, so what is the shape of this? This is basically a quadrilateral. To be more specific, this is trapezium, and to be more specific, this is right trapezium. So what is trapezium? Like any two of its sides are parallel and other sides are coinciding, right? And what is right trapezium? It have a 90-degree pair. So in this we have a 90-degree at S and R, right? So this is right trapezium. The shape of SHWR is of right trapezium. And what are the coordinates of its four corners? So similarly, let's write the coordinates how we wrote for OFRP. So S H W R. Let's see them again. SHWR. S is minus 6 comma 6. Okay, let me zoom in for you. See, this is S. This is S, which is at minus 6 comma 6. H is minus 3 comma 6. Let's write it down. This is minus 6 comma 6. Okay, H was minus 3 comma 6. Let's see W and R. W is at, let me zoom in. W is at minus 2 comma 9 and R is at minus 6 comma 9. Minus 2 comma 9 and R is at minus 6 comma 9. Okay, moving to third part. Mark of a 3 by 2 space for a wash basin and a 2 by 3 space for the toilet. Write the coordinates of the corners of these spaces. Okay, what is the meaning of this 3 by 2? Which this means 3 is the length and 2 is the width. And what is meaning of 2 by 3? Means 2 will be length and 3 will be width. So means like 3 will be at x-axis and 2 will be at y-axis. And what this 2 by 3 will be? 2 will be at x-axis and 3 will be at y-axis. Got it? So 3 by 2 will be for wash basin and 2 by 3 will be for toilet. Let's mark it. Okay, so for wash basin it was 3 by 2, right? So length will be 3 units and width will be 2 units. This one, right? Yeah, this is for wash basin and for toilet it was 2 by 3, means length will be 2 and width will be 3. So this one. Okay, so we have to write the coordinates of these two areas, right? So let's write one by one. For wash basin it is minus 6 comma 0, minus 3 comma 0, minus 3 comma 2 and minus 6 comma 2. wash basin minus 6 comma 0 minus 3 comma 0 minus 3 comma 2 and minus 6 comma 2. Okay, now similarly let's write for toilet 2 by 3 area. Okay, let me again plot that. So for toilet this was our area, right? So this is minus 6 comma 2 minus 4 comma 2, then minus 4 comma 5 and minus 6 comma 5. Minus 6 comma 2 minus 4 comma 2 minus 6 comma 2 minus 4 comma 2 minus 4 comma 5 and minus 6 comma 5. So with this we have finished answering third question. Let's move on to last question of this exercise. So other rooms in the house. Okay, let's see first part. Rian's room door leads from the dining room, which has the length 18 feet and width 15 feet. So basically this is 18 by 15, right? And the length of the dining room extends from point P to point A. Sketch the dining room and mark the coordinates of its corners. Okay, what is point P to A? This is P and this is A. Okay, so what it is basically saying is from like this side there is dining room of length 18 by 15. Okay, it is touching point P and A, and the width of this is 15 units. So what will be the coordinates of this? This P will be minus 6 comma 0, A will be 12 comma 0, and this point will be 12 comma, then it is going to negative side, so minus 15, and this will be minus 6 comma minus 15. Okay, let me write it down. Minus 6 comma 0, 12 comma 0, then 12 comma minus 15 and minus 6 comma minus 15. So I have shown, like I have sketched this dining room also. These are the coordinates of this dining room. Coordinates of dining room. Okay, so last part, what it says: place a rectangular 5 by 3 dining table precisely in the center of the dining room. Okay, write down the coordinates of the feet of the table. Okay, so listen this carefully. The dining table is of 5 by 3. It is, and the dining room length and width was 18 by 15, right? Now it is showing, like it is asking us to place this rectangular table exactly at the center of the dining room. Okay, so the length of the dining table is 5 units, but the total length of the room is 18 units. So if we place 5 length of 5 unit exactly in between the 18 unit length, so what is the remaining area? Like remaining length would be 18 minus 5, which will be 13, right? Now we have to divide 13 into two parts, because the space left in the left hand side and right hand side will be exactly equal, right? So 13 by 2 will be 6.5. So table will be placed 6.5 units from the left wall. Okay, So what will be the coordinates of this 6.5 from this? So this is 6 and another 0.5, so this is 0.5. Okay, so 0.5, and similarly its width is 3 units, right? So and total width is 15 units. So 15 minus 3 is 12. Now we have to divide 12 into two parts, which will be 6 comma 6, right? So table will be placed 6 units from its upper wall, means this x-axis. Okay, so first coordinate, like first point of this will be at 0.5 comma 6. Let me write it down. 0.5 comma 6, right? Next point will be at 5.5 comma 6, right? These are the upper points of the table. Now the lower points of the table will be at 5.5 comma 6 plus 3 will be 9 comma 0.5 comma 9, right? So these will be the coordinates of the dining table. Coordinates of dining table. So with this we have finished exercise 1.2. Thank you.